in the house.
I hear some people from Aces Matter in here. Where y'all at? Make some noise.
Yeah.
Talking about. So check this out. I love being black. No lie. I love being black. However, being black and growing up in poverty did a number on me. Y'all hold on. They said twist right. She said have my way with this microphone. Come on. You know what? Here we go. I'm just gonna do it anyway. So here it is. Being black and growing up in poverty, it did a number on me. Make some noise if you're not ashamed to say you grew up in poverty.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know it or not, but they say only 16% of kids that grew up in poverty will actually make it out. Only 16%. And for me, growing up in poverty and being black, it did a number on me. Let me tell you, it had me so insecure about my social skills. It had me so insecure about my small talk abilities, and my confidence was just shot, especially going on dates. I started dating, right? Growing up in poverty, coming out. And I remember like being on dates, and this one guy, he wants to get to know me, and he goes, so, tell me a little bit about yourself, like something that runs in your family. Without hesitation, I said, repossession. 4 generations deep, we don't pay no bills. And y'all, that wasn't actually the worst part about it. My mom wanted to know, how did the date go? She was all excited. So I tell her about the repossession comment, and she goes, how do you have 2 master's degrees and 0 social skills? That rhetorical question had me rethinking my entire existence. I said rhetorical because I like to use big words. It makes me sound smart. And then people want to donate to my nonprofit. So anyhow, so seriously, that question actually had me thinking, yeah, I did go to college, right? It took me out of the ghetto, but it did not take me out of poverty. Honestly, it did not take me out of poverty. And I really didn't understand what the problem was. Oh, by the way, I brought my notes because I got an IEP and it says I can use my notes. That's right, especially as a teacher. So y'all, seriously, I thought I was doing everything right? I'm following the American Dream checklist. I'm gonna go to college. I'm gonna get good grades. I'm not gonna get arrested again. I'm gonna get a high-paying job. And then I became a teacher. Y'all know, it don't take it doesn't take rocket science to know that teachers don't make a lot of money, right? So now, not only do I have student loan debt, I got payday loan debt too. Yeah, I gotta know my audience. Y'all don't look like y'all know payday loan. Anyhow, I don't want you guys to feel sorry for me, because honestly, I made it out. I made it.
Yeah.
I had a plan B, and that's the message. Everybody needs a plan B. You know what my plan B was? Bankruptcy. And Bumble. I needed a fresh start. I got on Bumble and I found me a rich white man. I went from being on Plan B to I am on the white privilege, baby. It is so amazing up here. Oh, it is so amazing. So now that I'm living in my soft wife era, I heard that I fell in love. Oh my God, I knew he was the one. Y'all know how I knew he was the one? I knew he was the one because I learned for the first time that yelling is actually not a love language. But I really knew he was the one when he pulled up in that Maserati. And I was like, you got gap insurance on that thing? And he was like, what's gap insurance? I was like, shit. No, but seriously, we have been together this month 9 years. We've been engaged for 6 of those, so give it up for loyalty. Procrastination and reparation. Seriously, being in an interracial relationship has taught me a lot about social skills and small talk. Like I get to go on a lot of dates now, and most of the time I'm the only black person there because I'm in an interracial relationship, and it makes white people feel really uncomfortable, right? So we're on couples dates, right? We're on couples dates, and I'm the one they go, everybody wants to get to know me, right? So we're making small talk, right? And one of the couples goes, we love to travel. We just don't like being told, we just don't like cruises, because we don't like being told when to get on and off a boat. Y'all know where this is going. I said, neither did my Probably shouldn't have said that. I had to sit there. And then I did it again, because we live in the suburbs with rich white people, right? So I guess small talk is important when you're at the mailbox. You gotta get to know your neighbors. LOL, right? We're at the mailbox, and this British couple comes up. They couldn't be any more polite than you've ever imagined. And they've got the cutest little French bulldogs, one of which my fiance wants. The wife goes on and she's like bragging about the French bulldog and how awesome they are. But then her husband interjects and he goes, yeah, but they fart a lot. I point over at my fiance and I said, I'm having the same problem with this guy. I'm so glad y'all laughed because nobody else did. And I had to sit there. It was so awkward. So yeah, my whole life has been an anomaly. Another big word, ching-ching. 2 master's degrees, 0 social skills, family of repossessions, and the only way out of poverty was to date outside my tax bracket. So here I am behind a microphone. Most people get into comedy because their friends tell them they're funny. I had to get into comedy because my friends kept asking, are you autistic? Like, are you on the spectrum? Right? Y'all, I'm Cindy Stanford. My nonprofit is ACEs Matter. I create events for adults to overcome their childhood trauma and just do fun things. And so my next event is May 27th, Claremont, Florida. I hope to see you there. This has been fun.